Well, I started actually as a Jim's Mowing franchisee back in 2010, I think it was, after a 20-year career in the bank, and then sold that off in January of 2022. In that time, I purchased the Victorian Carpet Cleaning Regional Division in December of 2019, just before COVID hit, and thought, oh my God, what have I done? But yeah, since then, we've all gotten through it, and yeah, it's been I believe in the Jim's process, so it's been a good business decision I've made, I guess. Yeah, so as I said, I'm the carpet cleaning franchisor for Victoria. We provide, I call it mentorship, I guess, business mentorship. I guess with my experience that I've had in 20 years in banking, doing asset finance and that kind of stuff, I'm a bit of a bean counter. So I'm always looking at ways to make a dollar. So I provide that sort of type of mentorship. In my business, I ran a franchise, so I do know what it's like to be a franchisee as well. And it's really just the support and I guess giving them my perspective on how to run a business. Yeah, Ash is a little bit of a different story, I guess. Between states and things like that, there's borders, and sometimes the borders can get in the way of growth of businesses, and that's just I guess the way the systems work. But so we've set him up with a second territory area where I guess it's going to give him exclusive coverage on both sides of the border, and yeah, I guess it's just a matter of working out and trying to get the best opportunities, because we've got Albury on one side and Wodonga on the other, sort of thing. So yeah, so there's carpet cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, upholstery / furniture, curtains and drapes, mattresses, and you can also dabble in duct cleaning. And there's some specialised hard floor services type training that they can do, where you can re-epoxy hard floors and strip and seals and things like that. So yeah, quite frankly, I've probably only touched a carpet 1, 2 or 3 times. As I'm more of a business mentor, my hands-on work. It's not to say that I couldn't do all this. I'm not going to say I know all about the technicalities of the industry. I'm not there for that, but I'll guide the guys to find the people who do know the answers if I don't know it. But I can say that we all get complaints, unfortunately, and I have to admit that I probably have learned a lot by how to resolve those complaints, knowing on how the industry is and what can and can't be done. A lot of it is common sense, a bit like your clothes. Read the tags if they've got them, make sure that they can be steam cleaned, things like that. So when I discuss a new franchise to someone, I'm always reiterating that it's not just handballed to them. I'm after people who are going to be proactive with their business. I want them to sort of almost think what they're going to do if it was Jason's carpet cleaning. I want them to sort of take the advantage of the brand recognition that the Jim's brand brings already, and then putting their spin on it. Yes, there's some guidelines that they need to follow, but ultimately if they follow the Jim's process but then put their spin on running their business, there's no reason why they're not going to be successful. Yeah, that's a good question. Again, that's I liken that to how long's a piece of string, because we don't know their financial situations or their financial commitments, but ultimately everyone needs to have a business plan. It should be, in my opinion, this is again my opinion, if you're not aiming for, and this is talking the minimum basics, for $400 to $500 per day as a minimum, then maybe these aren't the sort of businesses that you're after. But again, that's just doing the basics, not asking for referrals, not looking to upsell, not educating the clients to become more frequent cleaners, because carpet cleaning isn't like mowing, for example, where you can mow someone for 16 times a year. But if you break down the numbers, and I know, being that I used to be a mower, to mow a lawn, let's call it $55 for a standard house. For a standard 3-bedroom house with a laundry and a hallway and a living room, you might get $150 to $165 for that hour 20. So I'd have to mow that person's house 3 times to earn that same amount of money. So, you know, you can't compare them. They are apples and oranges, but, you know, if you've got a business plan and you work out how much you need to earn, then you need to put in your plan in place, and obviously we're here to help guide you, you know, achieve those goals. As in, yeah, so there's plenty of courses, you know, online. Jeff White provides advanced courses. Even watching YouTube videos, you know, like self-education, and this is in any business, I think, you know, like I think one of the small downfalls that we may come across is once people start and they get thrown into the system and it's really busy and whatnot, they forget about doing what I call the 1%ers. And, you know, then when it does quieten down, that's when you might get those odd calls, oh, you know, Jace, what's going on? But, you know, and then you ask them, have you been active on your Facebook page, or have you been doing this and this and this? And, oh, no, I did that once, but, you know, it didn't work. But, you know, like anything, as I say to them, if I advertise once in January, you know, what happens for the rest of the year? Nothing. So, you know, it's an ongoing, you've got to get into a habit or a routine where you're just continually looking to, you know, progress your business. And, you know, as I say, the brand there, the brand awareness is there, and yeah, you just got to, you know, put your spin on it. You know, at the end of the day, we only can do so much. At the end of the day, I don't go physically out. It's say wake up at 8 o'clock. Here's 4 jobs. We'll see you at 5. You know, you've got to be motivated to drive and do that.